There we go. All right. So yeah, this is BattleBlock Theater from the Behemoth.
There's a lot going on this screen right now.
There is. It's a lot. And this is multiplayer, which I will not be showing you today. I'll be showing you just single player. And before we get into it, let's do the introduction stuff. Get that out of the way. I'm Curtis Stone, Zabu-san on Twitter, associate editor for Front Towards Gamer, and with me again is Tony Wilson.
Yeah, Tony Wilson. I'm a reviews editor at Front Towards Gamer. I'm at Shangon Pope if that's your thing.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Twitter doesn't seem like it's going anywhere.
You're watching BattleBlock Theater. Tonight we present local games.
BattleBlock Theater. That was not a very good introduction.
Yeah.
So yeah, BattleBlock Theater is got a little bit of a history behind it. It's the Behemoth's third game, I believe, after Alien Hominid, and at least third big official game after Alien Hominid and the 2007 Castle Crashers.
I want to say 8, but whatever.
Yeah. But yes, this is a long-awaited game. It was announced in 2009.
It has been at every PAX I have gone to.
It has, and it's always had a big presence. I never got the chance at any PAX that I'd been to play it. I'd walk by their booth and think, man, I know I'll play that when it comes out. And it was a matter of waiting. But the wait is over because we are here. It is BattleBlock Theater.
Is this Mickey Mouse on the menu here? Who is
this? This is his. Well, no, because he doesn't have that very distinct ridge on his
You're
backhand.
Right. He also only has what, 3 fingers or something?
Mickey has 4.
He does have 4.
I think so.
Well, in either case, it's still not anatomically correct.
No, not
human beings.
Not. Yeah. So we're gonna hop into a local game, but this is Xbox Live only so far. I believe it's launching 1,200 fun bucks, so $15 IRL money. And I just abbreviated in real life, and I am sorry about that. But yeah, options real quick. Xbox
man.
Live game. I'm ignoring that and going on. We got Xbox Live. You can play online with friends. This is also couch co-op, which is fantastic because you don't really see that enough in games nowadays. And you have a level editor, which I haven't messed with because just like with Little Big Planet, I suck at creativity, so you won't see much from me.
Well, clearly then, writing is where you're supposed to be.
Hey, not creative writing. There's a difference between journalism and creative writing. Journalism, you're told what to write. Creative writing, you have to make it up. You also have leaderboards, achievements, all that fun stuff. But we're just going to hop into a local game.
I was going to say, I got to see how this game plays because I have no idea.
Yeah. Neither did I, so it was a little... but the best way I put it, it's Super Meat Boy, sort of dialed back a little bit, but it's that Twitch platformer gameplay that Super Meat Boy sort of brought to the... sort of brought back into light.
For being a huge platforming fan, like most of my favorite games ever are platformers, I have never gotten into the Twitch side of it. Like Mega Man, well, I can't get into Mega Man, and a lot of this looks like that to me, and I can't get into it.
Well, yeah, it's the thing. I think and I'll speak for myself, not for you or anyone, but the thing about that genre is it's the difficulty. That's what you always hear, and I don't mind playing games when it's difficult, but when it's the difficult that I can't progress, like Demon Souls or Dark Souls.
Well, and see, there's the difference, though, because I love both of those games. I love the Souls series. To me, I don't know. No, to me, I guess it's because of, so level design is a big deal to me, but I also like to look at rather than just, like, a level design, like, a level can just be A to B on some platforms, but... I like to look at where are those platforms located. Oh, cool. This is a farm. This is a volcano. And I like that. Yeah. But a lot of those Twitch platformers are just sort of a bland background. And, these platforms in the foreground are what's important. I like the whole picture being important.
Well, you're going to want to skip over BattleBlock Theater because it's very lush. It's very colorful. It's very bright. It's almost a bit of a sensory overload, at least for your eyes, because it's bright and colorful, but it is kind of dull and drab also at the same time.
Well, look, I love Castle Crashers, so I'm willing to give anything the Behemoth does a go.
Yeah, no, I mean it has that charm. It has their comedic styling and everything, so it works and it's fantastic. This is your player setup. This is where you just sort of create your little avatar. This is
so we can play as
shapes.
Is that the sun and then a teddy bear and then the bottom was like a tampon?
Yes, close. So you have circle-shaped heads, triangle-shaped heads, square.
Oh yes, you bet we're using the ninja. And what?
And then we have the special.
That's a star with a penis on its head. It's not quite a complete star.
Not quite. But this is like the special one. If you have a Castle if you have Castle Crusher save data, you automatically unlock this head. So that's pretty cool.
Question: when you get to the end, is the princess actually a Jack in the Box?
No spoilers, but no, that's not.
That's a Castle Crashers joke, everybody.
Yeah, that's relevant. So I've been playing to unlock these heads. Your goal in every level is to collect 6 or 7 gems, and to proceed through each act. And as you collect more gems, you're able to go into the shop and buy more heads that are simply aesthetic. They don't do anything different for your character.
Well, let me tell you, any game that offers me head is getting my money.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
There are a lot of different types here. I'm down with this.
There's a variety. And this is the circle is where I was. Yeah, it's a cute little panda. It's the circles where I spent most of my gems, just because I'm trying to buy out all at once instead of just skipping over to each one. Which I'm very close, but I think there's like 50 heads.
Is that just a cat
category.
clawing to someone's head?
That's a cat lying on someone's face. And you know what? We're going to have to go with this guy because it got a laugh out of you. And then also in every level, there's balls of yarn that you can pick up. And you get X amount of those. I think it's 5. Every 5 that you get, you can buy a new weapon. So here we have the tampon, a.k.a. the sticky dart. Remember Nerf guns in the 90s,
I do think that is what they would call them.
Yes.
But I'm down with
this.
Nerf.
So we got the sticky dart, we got the energy ball, we got the paper airplane that is also a timed bomb. These frogs have bombs inside of them. They get too close to an enemy, they blow up. You have acid balls. This is like a mines frisbee, so you throw it, hits the ground, and it goes off. Grenades, boomerang, dodgeball, fireball, ice block, fan, vacuum.
Dude, they got
and we're
a
back
lot
to the
of
tampon,
stuff here.
Sticky
That's
dart.
awesome.
A lot of weapons.
Let's go with the Nerf gun, man.
The Nerf gun actually,
love me some Nerf guns.
From what I've experienced, is the best gun because it actually kind of can add as an extra platform.
Kids, if you haven't had a Nerf war, you were either born in the wrong era, or you've just completely missed out.
Yeah. So as you can see, these are all the faces I've collected so far.
Jeez, dude. Take a rest.
I spent a lot of time.
Wait, so there are different faces based on the shape as well?
Different faces dependent upon the shape, exactly.
That's awesome.
So, and they tempt you right away to hold Y, and this is what happens. You explode. It's just a suicide maneuver. Like if you get stuck, you just do that, and it sends you back to the respawn point.
What's with the trophy on your back?
That is for game completion, showing you I have beaten this game. You can toggle it on and off. It's just an aesthetic.
Are those the creatures from Spirited Away? Like what are those things?
I wouldn't be surprised if there was
we had
some,
the frog. You could send out the frogs from Spirited Away.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. So I'm just gonna give you a taste of the game. Again, it's a Super Meat Boy platformer, style platformer. You get from point A to point B. You can do it as fast as you can. So you have checkpoints there. You have these enemies who, unlike you, actually have limited health points. You can uppercut, chop them, kick them, punch them, and then they die. Water's dangerous, so if you jump in water, you die. Same as enemies, if they fall in water, they die.
Well, that's good.
These are explosives.
Okay.
That is surprisingly not going to hurt you if you jump on it. So you have little portals here to take you there.
Already a lot of variety here, and it's been like a minute.
And this is just the first level. And yet sometimes your weapons can hurt you.
Smooth, Curtis.
But you see, this is what I like about this.
Can use that as sweet.
See, and I'm pretty sure I missed that yarn ball the very first time that I played this level.
There you go.
Get my checkpoint there.
Now those videos we were seeing beforehand looked a lot more like crazy and sort of out there. Are there randomized levels to this, or was that just that level happened to be that crazy, or was that a custom map? Like, What's up with that?
I think that was one of the custom maps, because there is what's called, I think, Fur Bottoms features is what they call that. Hey, all right, A+. Good job, me.
Nice work.
I did it.
The crying ice cube over there was very proud of your work.
That is Hattie McHatterson, and that is your friend. He is the reason you're participating.
Hattie McHatterson he is my friend.
He's the reason you're participating in these games that you learn as you go through. So we don't laugh at him because we love him.
Oh, I'm gonna laugh at him. He looks ridiculous. It's like Mr. Peanut's like bastard cousin. Oh man, that enemy's got some cool shades. You better watch out.
Well, he's got a little headset too, so he's obviously looking out for the president.
Oh yeah, President BattleBlock.
President Hattie McHatterson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I better
the
watch
only
it,
thing
then.
that
I
I
insulted the
don't like. Yeah, you better hope this doesn't end on the internet, which it will.
That's only everything we do.
Yeah, it's everything. Even if I'm not posting this to the internet, they'll still find out.
Congratulations, Mr. Zabu. I'm Hattie McHatterson. I'll rip this hat off for the pilgrims.
Sure,
Forget
Mr.
your
Hatterson.
turkey. I have a theater to battle block in.
You know, if they had that as his voice instead of no voice, I would have liked it, but they don't. So.
Wait, did your own weapon just bounce off of him and hit you?
It does, unfortunately.
So is it just for like that extra platform then?
Usually, I mean, you could stun. Well, if it hits him. Oh my God! Damn it.
Oh man, somebody didn't play dodgeball in high school.
No, I did not. If I did, I was losing a lot. So yeah, you got oh yeah, there's a variety of sort of tools that you'll find strewn out about the world. There's jetpacks. Oh, this is a hat. You collect this, you get to the end of the level, you get 10 extra gems.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool.
And the gems are for the faces and all that, right?
Yeah, the gems will help you buy faces. So I need this gem. There. I feel like I was saying something before and I completely forgot. So
I don't know. It's probably about the hat guy.
Probably. But no, I remember now. So shit. Damn it.
You missed the sailboat.
That cat was not too smart. Yeah, so after every level, you're given a grading on how many gems you get and how fast you get out. The fastness doesn't quite matter. The speed doesn't quite so much matter, other than just trying to get the A++.
The speedery is very important.
The speedery is irrelevant sometimes. But the thing I don't like is this little clipboard that comes up. It says you either get 6 or 7. It's 6 in this, so I got all the gems and the yarn. And, hey, I got the time, so awesome. But it doesn't give you any indication when the level starts how many gems there actually are. So you're kind of...
okay.
You're kind of just guessing.
So you don't know whether or not you should look around that corner for another one.
Exactly. So yeah, as you see, I've been buying a lot of these faces. So I'm going to buy a couple more. So we got a Curly Sue, and we got a Tongue Man. So good for him.
We got Lick a Tongue. All right.
Lick a Tongue. All right. This takes you up here, but I've bought all the weapons, so they're not going to sell me anything. But you can also trade online with your friends if you have friends, which I don't. So that is a moot point for me.
We are just colleagues on these videos.
Yeah, I don't. I have no intention of ever hanging out with Tony in real life.
You'd have to drive a while.
Yeah, that just doesn't seem worth it.
PAX or something 1 year.
Yeah, I might just avoid you just out of principle.
I haven't hung out with him yet. Don't want to start something I can't keep up.
Why ruin what's already,
Yeah. So why are we in like this theater? Like, is this like the Hunger Games but Behemoth-ified or what?
Behemoth-ified is a good term, but no. The reason you're in this, damn it, stop that. Is you're on the story is very razor thin, so it's not like you should be expecting anything. Damn it.
I mean, that's all right. Neither was any of their games really, but that's not what it's
about. Yeah. So you're on a ship headed towards a destination that I believe is pretty much unknown. They don't really specify where you're headed, and there's little invisible platforms to get stuff to. And you shipwreck upon this island, and you're imprisoned, and meanwhile Hattie McHatterson, maybe it's Haddington. Is it Haddington or
It
Hatterson?
does not matter.
It does not matter my name.
I don't even remember. I don't remember the
veiny.
voice I did at first, so whatever.
Yeah. Good job, Mr. Comedy Guy. Consistency, I'm pretty sure, is key somewhere.
No. I like to mix it up,
It's
man.
not.
I do. I improvise. Literally. That's my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, I think sometimes though that you still have to have some consistency. Like even if when they go on SNL and they're improvising lines, they're still
sorry.
staying
I'm not getting.
in
I'm not getting
character.
into an SNL conversation right now. This video will be 3 hours long.
Is it pro or?
No, it's just a long conversation.
Okay, never mind.
Although
then.
speaking of SNL, by the time this video goes up, I will have been to New York and back and seen the ASSCAT show at Upright Citizens Brigade.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Which is
I
for
grew
anyone.
up watching
I was gonna say anyone who's not
Upright Citizens
familiar.
Brigade.
It's basically the comedy theater, the improv theater in New York is called Upright Citizens Brigade, and the ASSCAT show is the whole reason that theater exists. Because when
Did you watch the '90s Upright Citizens Brigade show?
it was a show.
Okay.
It was okay. It's okay.
I don't know. One, it made me love Amy Poehler, so
Right.
kudos to that.
Well, I haven't ever seen anything that would make me not love her.
That's true. She is pretty adorable.
And now that she and Will Arnett are divorced, I'm back in the game.
You're right. You're right. The option is there. I don't know. I enjoyed the Upright Citizens Brigade show.
It was,
But to each
It's
his
a thing.
own.
It's
To
a
each
thing.
his own.
I just think that
Yeah, it
I
was a
think they're
thing.
at their best when they're not bound by a script.
Well, yeah, and ratings and all that stuff too.
Yeah.
But
But for anyone who's curious about the ASSCAT show, there is one on Netflix. So
there is. Yes.
and you can find another complete one on YouTube.
Really.
Yes, which I believe
there
is
you
put
go.
up by them, so it's not like you're watching any anything that shouldn't be there.
We apologize to the Behemoth for pimping out Upright Citizens Brigade.
Well, I think this
when we're
I
to
think
be
this
talking
game
about
mostly
the
speaks
game.
for itself. Like the Behemoth, they put out great stuff. I love Castle Crashers. I really hardly ever played it locally. I think I might have played it with my little brother once or twice.
I love
But the
that game.
majority I played. I was in high school when it came out. I was almost out of high school, but when that came out, I played it with a bunch of my high school buddies, and
Yeah.
it was great. And we had, I remember, one of us hadn't beat it yet, so when we got to the end, we were like, "Oh yeah, dude, you can totally have the princess." And as we mentioned before, she turns out to be like this weird, like Jack in the Box thing. As soon as you go in for the kiss.
Spoilers for a 4-year-old game.
Yes, well, 5 at this point, at least.
We got splooge walls here.
We
so
have
gotta be careful
what
of
now?
that. Splooge walls?
Do we have to censor that?
I don't know. Do we?
I don't think so.
Shanghai, get back at us.
I
Let
don't
us
think
know.
we have
Can
to
we say
censor that. But
splooge?
splooge, okay.
I work blue, so
Okay.
I usually don't, but that's another comedy term, kids.
Yep.
So Google that.
I prefer the Foley method of everything. Let me go grab some paper and simulate a fire. I convinced somebody that Dave Foley invented Foley sound. That's right, kids. It didn't exist till 1992.
Oh, that's so sad. That's another great show you should check out. Kids in the Hall.
And News Radio.
And News Radio. Is that both of those are still on Netflix? Yes.
News Radio is on Hulu.
I don't.
I'm just saying.
Well, it's an option. It's an
Yeah.
option. I won't hate on options.
Well, you're only gonna get the Daily Show on Hulu.
Yeah, or
I mean, if you actually want it to feel like real news. I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to watch Daily Show from like '94, go for it. But
yeah.
Craig
Why
Kilborn
watch-
isn't gonna really update as much anymore.
Yeah. I was gonna say Craig Ferguson.
Oh,
and
I
know
love
that's
that
not
guy.
The right name. Yeah.
BattleBlock
I
Theater
don't
is
think
sweet,
Craig
guys, but no, for real, Craig Ferguson is awesome. He is.
I've caught a couple of his stuff like online,
He's
sort of like the day
fantastic.
after. I'm like, okay.
He's
this
not
guy
like
actually
he's
has
like
got
the
something
least
going on.
popular late night guy. Like for whatever, like nobody watches his show mostly just because of the hour. But
yeah,
it's
it comes
he's
on
the
at, like, 1 in the
best.
morning.
Like nobody even comes close. Guy's hilarious. Like I mean, he starts out, back to improv. He starts out every show like before his monologue, just like BSing in front of the camera, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, you don't see that too often, especially late night shows.
Right.
I think Jimmy Fallon's maybe the closest to.
Did you know he's taking over for Leno?
I have heard that, and I could not care.
You speak for 80% of the population, according to a recent poll.
It's not, I mean, nothing against the guy. I like what he did on SNL.
But after that,
but yeah, he hasn't really done anything to stand out. I mean, again, I've seen some of his stuff online. I was like, okay, that's mildly funny. And I do like that he is one of the few news personalities / talk show hosts that actually not only cares about video games, but is willing to talk about them and share stuff about them. So kudos to that. But just 90% of the stuff I see from him, I just don't care.
But hey, watch Craig Ferguson. What is that thing?
All right, so this little guy is an indicator that there's a secret level found within the level you're in that is sort of an alternate route out.
It looks like that. It looks like you know that episode of Treehouse of Horror where Bart and Lisa's pets get melded together.
Yes.
All right. Well, that looks like a flamingo and a fly went into that same machine.
Oh, which one do you think Bart's gonna want, that one, or he's gonna give that one to Lisa too?
The one, nice. You can be Lisa's.
You can be Lisa's. So this is the secret level, and the best thing about the secret levels is they have their own theme music performed by the narrator. And I haven't talked about how great the narrator is. The narrator is one of the best things about this game. He's so ridiculously over the top and just funny that I love it.
Well, I mean, that's what the Behemoth does. I have never known them to not be funny.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, the secret levels are a lot, almost even more simple than the more intricate levels, and they're a lot shorter.
They're all like that, then just kind of.
Yeah, usually, it's usually based around the world's objective. There's usually another item introduced that you have to sort of get used to when you're in the secret level in it. But, I mean, the thing is, if you do the secret level, you still have to go back through and play the level again if you want to get A+, because if I hadn't already got it before, it would say I have a B rank instead of an A rank there.
Okay, yeah.
So, you know, the secret level is maybe something you do afterwards. It's not something you have to do.
I like that screen gives you a whole look at the map, too. It's pretty nice.
Yeah,
is there any sort of map button, or is that just all it gives you?
No, your controls are pretty simple. X is your attack, Y makes you explode if you hold it down, B is your weapon, A is jump. That just gives you stats. This is when you have when you're in multiplayer, it's going to indicate that you need help, but also there's a little creature that you'll get later on in the game that when you do this, it'll call for him and he'll come help you.
Okay.
And your left and right, your right bumper and your right trigger sort of do contextual things depending on where they are. It's usually just at least in single player, to call a boat, which is what we're about to do.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I see you in there doing some little hillbilly hand fishing.
Yeah, that's what I do. I got to get my salmon. My babies need to eat.
Hey, you're a Carolina boy. You know what's up.
Yeah, unfortunately. You know what's sad? I don't hate the South. I hate the South. The first thing, when I moved out to California last year, I was rooming with a couple people. They were from Colorado. They had just recently moved out there. And then the first thing when they found out that I was from the South was, have you ever eaten squirrel? Is that a stigma? I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to eat a squirrel.
I mean, yeah, I totally eat a squirrel, but no, I haven't eaten a squirrel.
What is wrong with people?
Well,
eat normal food.
You know what's delicious is deer meat, man. I just had some deer steak yesterday.
I've heard that venison actually is pretty good.
So good, man. Bambi's mother, you know what? That fire might have killed her, but it also roasted her to a delicious level of tenderness.
Wait, I thought she was killed by a hunter.
His father died in the fire. Then somebody in Bambi died. I mean, they all died because Disney's freaking depressing sometimes.
Let's face it.
But yeah. They died. They're delicious.
Damn it. No, I've heard good things about deer. I've never actually tried it, though.
You ever seen the video with, Sarah Palin aiming a rifle and it's spliced in with Bambi's mother being shot?
No, but it sounds like I should try and find this.
They also did one with, there's a clip, when Rudolph, falls on the ice, they did the same thing, just spliced it in. Sarah Palin murders Rudolph.
Oh, sensationalism.
Yep. All right, so
yeah, like Tony said, BattleBlock Theater is pretty self-explanatory.
I'm loving all the variety here, though. Seriously.
Yeah, and it gets even more wacky as you go on. I need to get that checkpoint just in case I die.
Which you
just like
yep.
that. So yeah, it's a simple game.
Seems pretty generous with the checkpoints too, even though
yeah,
these aren't large levels by any stretch.
Oh no, they're not. And even later on in the game, they don't get that much larger. They just get more difficult.
You know how many levels there are in total?
There are 8 levels, and each level has 9 quote-unquote acts.
Okay.
And then you sort of have a boss battle, which isn't a boss battle. It's just like a boss level. It's in one more level that's more highly intricate.
Okay.
And then you have 3 sort of what are called encores that I can show you here in just a bit.
So a lot then. You got a lot of
stuff.
Yeah,
there's a lot to this game.
Congratulations, Master Sabu. But you didn't get the timestamp. That's because you suck at this game.
That is true. So yeah. I was gonna say something. I've completely forgotten. Oh, yeah, encores. As soon as I'm done with this act, we will move on to the encores.
Okay.
Which they're sort of just like there to give you extra gems and yarn. They're not requirement at all to pass the world. All you ever need to do is play the 9 levels and the boss level, and then you can proceed with the story. And you'll see this little guy has one of my gems, so I kind of need to beat him, which I did.
Nice. Wait, now did he take that from you, or does he just have one?
He just it's not as common, but every now and again you'll just find one that they have gems strapped to them, and you have to beat them to get them. So yeah, the only thing that I don't like about this is although I haven't actually played Super Meat Boy, I see run-throughs of it, and the speed at which some of the players run through those levels, it doesn't really seem captured in this. I'm sure at some point there God damn it. There will be
you're 0 for 2 here. Come on, Curtis.
I know, it's ice. It's slippery. I got it. Yes. Nope. Okay. And there's a portal, so I should jump into that portal. Yay, got yarn. So it's like the speed run aspect for me at least is not there. Though I would love to see what people online can do with this game and how far they can take it. God damn it.
Well, I imagine if you're not going for the gems and stuff, you can get through these levels in like 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure that'll be sort of a new thing on streaming sites, just people trying to get through as fast as they can, and I welcome that. I mean, that's awesome. I'm personally not a fan of that, but to each his own. If that's what you do with life, awesome. I really didn't mean that to be sarcastic or demeaning.
If that's what your life's goal is, then your parents might be proud one day.
Maybe, probably not. Are you making money off of it? Is that getting a doctorate? Probably not.
Well, that was that's my whole excuse for being able to do what we do. You know, I don't like the video games, but I'm happy you found a job you like.
Thanks, Mom.
Right?
Can you?
I don't know why I just impersonated my mother like she's 80, but
everyone does that. Everyone always impersonates whomever they're impersonating as to be super old.
So is that the boss level there? What is that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That is a cat. Those are who imprison you, are cat guards.
Okay.
So yeah, let's run through these. These I don't think I've actually completed. I don't remember. I've done a couple, but it might have been in some of the later worlds.
So how do these work? Oh, they're time limited.
I guess these are timed as well. Yeah, the boss levels are timed also. So it can be pretty strenuous at times.
Dude, this is hardcore. Jeez.
Nah, I got this. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
My name's Curtis. I can do these amazing jumps, but don't make me do anything with ice.
That was not my fault.
Uh-huh.
God damn it. It's too much pressure.
Oh.
I'm good. Right. I'm good. Launch me. Shit. I need to get to that portal. Ah. Yeah.
You sure it's not you making these jumps? Because good lord.
Nailed it. I don't know.
You said you haven't done this one before?
No, this is still new to me actually.
Uh-huh.
God. I am awful. No, this when you do sort of complete a level, it sort of gives you that. I don't know if anyone else got it, but when like playing a game like Portal, when you solved a riddle or one of the puzzles, you get this just really good feeling, and you actually, I don't know, you just felt like, hell yeah, I can do anything. And then the next puzzle comes along, and you're like, fuck, I can't do anything.
Right, yeah.
That's what this game does for me.
Okay.
But not in a bad way.
Right, I can't do anything in a good way.
Yeah. I'm fucking up here. I'm gonna die. I'm so close.
Clock's ticking.
I'm good. Yeah, there we go. We nailed it. So yeah, that's one of the encore levels. Let's see.
Patty
what my grade
better be
was.
extra pleased.
Let's see. Did I get all the gems? I did not. God damn it. But I got the time.
You missed a gem. You're the worst player ever.
I need those gems for my crack addiction.
I use those gems for vajazzling.
Oh, it's funny because it's true.
Henny McAddison loves to bedazzle the JJ.
Oh, is that another joke? I feel like I've heard that somewhere.
It might be.
Bedazzled vajayjay.
It's a Jersey Shore reference.
Oh,
I hate myself for making one, but
I hate you too.
That's what it is.
Damn it! Thought I could get there. There's a portal. I should get to that portal.
I'm just hearing these button clicks. Like, this stuff's getting intense.
Hey, it's a Twitch game, man. That's what happens.
I do love this this compacted level layout though, because it lets them fit a lot into a small space.
Yeah, it's straightforward, but at the same time it's not, because it has you wrapping around quite a bit.
It's using really cool. If they say if they were to limit themselves to the same space that the level creator gives, I'm assuming it has a limit like that, then it really forces them to be creative and fit as much as they can.
Yeah, it really does. It shows like creative juices behind everything, which is really cool. Let's see if I did well on this one. I did. A++.
All right. Awesome. My vagina will be fully vajazzled.
Last encore of the first world. Let's knock this out, and then I'll show you a boss level.
Okay.
And then what's our time looking like right now?
We are at about half an hour. So decent time to wrap things up.
Yeah.
You can do it.
I can't. Damn it. I know what I need to be doing, and I just keep fucking not doing it.
Get my giant gems.
My lady parts. They need to be pretty.
God. Listen, damn it. When the boys look at my vajayjay, I want it to shine like the sun.
They've come to expect that from me.
If you show
a boy, I keep
listening
to like a Bane Sean Connery voice.
If your mother does not have a bedazzled vagina, I will not go anywhere near her. I'm James Bond.
Murder partner.
Evening, Miss Moneypenny. Mine just sounds like he's super drunk.
Which he is. So it works.
I'm known to be an early Roger. Wait, that wasn't even his line. I think that was a Roger Moore line. Maybe. Someone's. Roger Moore. How did a man so ugly how was a man so ugly cast as Bond? That is my question.
Contractual obligation, I
guess. Well, he
was the one that did one film.
No,
right?
he has like a ton of films.
Who was the
one film was Lazenby, George Lazenby.
I'm betting that was a contractual obligation.
Probably. You know, Sean Connery technically was not the first Bond.
course
No,
not.
there was a like made for TV adaptation before the Connery movies.
It wasn't until I guess it was not Skyfall, because that was the most recent one. I want to say not GoldenEye. One of the Pierce Brosnan ones. Probably World Is Not Enough.
Okay.
That I learned they were actually based off novels.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Dude.
I didn't know that as a kid because I was dumb.
Huh.
And I am eating up a lot of time here. Luckily, all the gems were right there, so it's all good.
So, on the same topic of vajazzling, the only Bond movie I have seen from start to finish is Octopussy.
Really?
Yep.
I sincerely recommend Skyfall as the most recent one.
I hear it's good, but I feel like I should start earlier.
Not GoldenEye, Goldfinger. Really, I think that was my first James Bond film, and it's fantastic. You get to see a fat guy get sucked out of a plane, and who doesn't want that?
Well, last time I flew to Florida, I saw it myself.
Hey. Well, never mind then. Skip Goldfinger, go right to Skyfall.
Yeah.
No, the James Bond films, they always put enough time between each release that each time it always feels fresh, and they always have enough ideas to it to make it feel really creative and good.
Right.
And I was kind of not down on it, but I wasn't super excited for Skyfall. And then I watched it and I was like, holy shit, this movie's amazing, and I'm stuck here, which means I need to kill myself.
I'm digging the look of this
no,
boss level, by the way. This is sweet.
Yeah, no, I mean they again, not all the levels are bad, but they're not bad. I don't mean that, Behemoth. I'm sorry.
Not all the levels are a total waste of time.
But I mean, some of them do have that drabness to it. There we go. That's what I needed, that boat to come down. So yeah, boss levels are timed also, which usually aren't that bad anyway, especially for the first world.
And I imagine the challenge really racks up as you go on.
Oh yeah, the final boss battle. I say boss battle, but it's not.
Boss level, yeah.
The final boss level was kind of a pain, where I was literally just replaying it over and over.
What was that thing? Giant cheese monster.
Just a little floating platform.
Oh, okay. It had a face.
It had a face.
It looked at me.
Or it looked at me weird. It's got jetpacks, so that means I can get this gem. This cat head is not doing it for me. Out of context, that could be bad, but in context, it works. I hate you so much.
Oh, man. Yeah, man, just like that doggy style from last week.
Never forget.
All right, so what's with the buoyant blob up there? What is that? Is that just a platform?
I think they're just designs, because you can't jump on them. You can't really do anything for them.
Okay.
Or to them, so they're just kind of there.
All right.
And I don't think you actually ever see them again, because I don't remember seeing them later on in the game. So I don't know if that's a sign of anything. That maybe they just thought they were one and done. Damn it, creatures, and they'd overstayed their welcome.
If you shoot the exploding platforms with your Nerf gun, will that detonate them?
It will not.
Oh.
I don't think. I will try that, and we will find out. But I'm not gonna do it there. Right. I'm trying to get through.
Yeah, let me just shoot one at my feet.
Yay! No, I'm stuck. Cats are dumb. In real life and in this video game. Deal with it, nerds.
I don't think the word nerd has any credibility when we use it.
I think it does. I like to think that it does. I like to lie to myself a lot. Maybe. So
there's definitely a difference between a nerd and a geek, though.
Oh, absolutely. I always saw it as geeks were, not that nerds aren't, but I always saw it as like geeks were the intelligent sort of.
Really? Because I always view it as geek is strictly in reference to technology, but you can be a nerd about like anything.
I'm gonna fail this
Like if
level.
you're like big into sports stats, you're a sports nerd.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I guess that's fair. But don't let the jocks find out about that. They'll hate you.
They will, but they can deal with it. Nerds.
Yeah, nerds.
Oh, Curtis.
I'm gonna fail.
Hattie McHatface is
up.
gonna be pissed off.
He's gonna be so mad. Look at this. Blood
You
everywhere.
just died?
I'm pretty sure I
That's
just died.
hardcore.
It's something. Let's get this gem. Alright, I'm gonna make it through this level. I promise.
Let's try not to screw this up.
No promises.
Hattie McHat Pilgrim Hat will be extremely pissed.
It's somehow gonna be more sad than his face already.
My vagina
expresses.
will be so bland.
Oh god. Damn it. That's where I keep fucking up. I need
Yeah,
to
you were
stop
on this part for
fucking
like
up there.
30 seconds.
Yeah. Well, it's because you were talking about your bedazzled vagina.
Well, I'm sorry. It
And-
needs its own discussion. You're the one who talked about getting a
another day.
blowjob from a cat, so
This is
so
true.
who's
I
winning
can't
this
help it.
debate, huh?
I don't think either one of us is actually.
No, I think we both severely lose.
So yay, we got it.
All right,
key.
you got a new keyblade.
And I'm getting tortured, so that's awesome.
You look like what's his name from Adventure Time? Like those look like your legs underneath.
Yes. Finn makes a cameo. BattleBlock Theater. You saw it here first.
Hey, dude, let's go on an
That's
adventure. I have never seen
eating.
that show.
Never seen that show?
Nope.
Well, the first season is on Netflix now, so.
I'm too busy watching Daily Show on Hulu. Call back.
We got a Hulu boy here. So yeah, the little bar there with the purple and the green, those indicate your ratings, your scores. So if they're purple, that means you've got the best time, all the gems, and the yarn. Green is you've got all the gems and the yarn, but not the best time. So it's
You have to do all that in a one run.
No. You can always go back to any level at any time.
No, I mean like to get that rating, you have to do it all in one run. Or can you can I get all the gems and then go back and get a good time, or do I have to do it in the same one to get like the blue bar or whatever?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure to get the best rating, you have to do all the gems and the time.
I feel like the OCD player in me would try to get them all anyways.
Yeah. No, the achievement hunters are going to have a lot of fun and spend a lot of time with this because let's just pull up the achievement list real quick. There's no spoilers, so don't worry about it. Yeah, get later grade, easy. You can do that in simple arena mode. But let's see. 10 golden hats isn't too hard. But the problem is they're random, so they're hard to figure out. Or that's not a guaranteed in one go round that you'll get it. All the encores, and then there's a lot of multiplayer ones too. That one I haven't. That one should be easy to get. Just use each weapon once. That one I could have got last night, but I wasn't able to. So that
You
sucks.
could have had your chicken touched last night.
I could have had my chicken touch.
Your cock
Unfortunately,
touched.
I missed out. I was gonna go there again. I did not want to work blue this time. So yeah, each area is broken up into 2 different levels, and then you go on and you see the world sort of getting a little bit more dark. Because the story progression, it explains why. But there's 3 and 4. As you can see, my scores are not super great. But I got A's on all the levels. I just didn't do times because I'm sucky at time runs. 6, 7, 8 is coming up. Hattie Haddington. There's his name. Cats don't like Mr. Hattie.
Interesting. Whoa, dude.
Alright. Yeah, see, it's gotten
This just got super
took a
serious.
pretty dark turn.
Just happy go lucky, and then
Where's all your
fire in a
bedazzling-
giant pit of green doom.
Yeah, and then right over there is Mr. Haddington himself. So yeah, this is BattleBlock Theater.
This is pretty cool. This is pretty
It
cool.
is. It's very fun.
As I said at the beginning,
do-
I'm not a big Twitch guy, but this is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a Twitch platformer, but not on the level of Super Meat Boy, so you don't get that level of difficulty where you're going to be pulling your hair out. But it at times can be pretty. If you're not familiar with the genre, it's going to be very frustrating. But if you've had experience, you'll do fine. You can get through this game 5-7 hours tops. Unless you're going through getting all the best times, it's going to take you a little bit longer just to get the routes planned out and all that. So yeah, BattleBlock Theater, Xbox Live Arcade, 1,200 fun bucks, so $15 real money, and it's out now. We have the review up at Front Towards Gamer. You can go over there and read that. I wrote that myself, and Tony edited it because he's the reviews editor.
That's what I do.
So that's what he does. But yeah, thanks for joining us today. We will see you again soon.
This has been BattleBlock Theater.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go see Tony's Bedazzled Vagina.
So. I was just about to say the same thing.
I'm in for a good night, I hope. All right, guys, see you around.
Bye-bye.